Small diamond basic information. Real name, Adele Laurie Blue Atkins. Date of birth, the 5th of May 1988. Hometown, Tottenham, London, England. Occupation, singer, songwriter. Genre, soul, pop, R&B. Years active, 2006 present. Small diamond music career. 2008 debut album 19. Right pointing arrow success from the start, with hits like Chasing Pavements, helping Adele win the Grammy for Best New Artist. 2011 album 21. Right pointing arrow huge success with songs like Rolling in the Deep, Someone Like You, Set Fire to the Rain. Right pointing arrow winning 6 Grammys in one night, a rare achievement. 2015 album 25. Right pointing arrow created a global storm with the hit Hello, setting many records for sales and views. Right pointing arrow won many more Grammy Awards, affirming her position as a diva of the 21st century. 2021 album 30. Right pointing arrow reflected personal experiences of love, divorce and motherhood. Notable song, Easy on Me. Small diamond voice and style. Adele is famous for her powerful, expressive voice and ability to express deep emotions through each song. She often composes from her own personal experiences, especially love, breakups and family. Small diamond personal life. Ex-husband, Simon Konecki, married 2018, divorced 2021. Son, Angelo Adkins, born 2012. Adele is very private about her personal life and always prioritizes privacy for her son. Small diamond notable awards. 16 Grammys. 1 Oscar, Skyfall, James Bond. 1 Golden Globe. 12 Brit Awards. Small diamond notable songs. Rolling in the Deep. Someone Like You. Hello. Easy on Me. Set Fire to the Rain. When We Were Young. Skyfall. Face Mask Adele Rich Paul, Love, Lies, and Fake Glory. Round Pushpin A Sweet Beginning, or a Plan. In 2021, when Adele emerged from her divorce stronger and more profound than ever, she was unexpectedly swept up in a romantic scheme that had been planned from the beginning. At a high society party in Beverly Hills, Rich Paul, a famous sports agent, approached her with charm and a deep knowledge of music. Adele, who was hurt and distrustful of men, could not have guessed. Rich was more than just a fan. He was playing a game. Collision, secret love and control. Their relationship progressed rapidly. Adele felt loved, protected, but gradually, warning signs began to appear. Rich controlled her schedule. He suggested a change in management. New music deals were always negotiated, through Rick's company. Adele's friends began to have doubts. A close aide warned. "You're in love with a man who knows how to calculate every move, Adele." But by then, Adele was too infatuated. Woman detective The secret is revealed. In late 2022, while Adele was performing a show in Las Vegas, a shock came. An undercover reporter sent her evidence that Rich was secretly dating a young model, and using Adele's fame to sign contracts for his NBA client. Adele felt like she had been stabbed in the back. She said nothing, but quietly hired a lawyer, cut off all financial ties, terminated Rick's contract and prepared for a glorious comeback, without anyone by her side. Fire shocking comeback. In 2023, Adele released a new album titled The Game, a work full of hidden meanings about love, power and betrayal. In the main song, she sang, "I gave you my silence, you gave me your mask, but I burn louder than your fame will ever last." Fans exploded. Rich was scrutinized by the media. Athletes began to withdraw from his company. He was isolated, while Adele became a symbol of a strong revival after pain. Red exclamation marked the final twist. A year later, at an award ceremony, Adele met Rich Paul backstage. He tried to apologize, but she just smiled. "Thank you. If it weren't for that fall, I wouldn't be standing up like this." Then she stepped onto the stage, amidst thunderous applause, her eyes no longer sad, but fierce, fiery, free. Bullseye Adele. The traitor must pay. 1. Rising from the pain. After the night she discovered Rich Paul had been cheating and secretly manipulating a series of contracts using her name, Adele stopped crying. She hired a top legal team, quietly gathered financial evidence, worked day and night with a media consultant, a hacker, and a veteran investigative journalist. Not to make it public, but to take him down silently. "If you dare to play me like a chess piece, I will destroy the entire chessboard you built," Adele coldly told the lawyer. 2. The mask collapsed. Adele quietly joined hands with one of Rich Paul's biggest rivals in the sports representation industry. Under her discreet guidance, a series of athletes left Rick's company. She also leaked the documents to a journalist, who then published a shocking report. Rich Paul and the hidden network of sports manipulation, the woman who loved him speaks out. Although Adele did not appear directly, all the evidence points to a powerful hidden hand behind Rich Paul's downfall. 3. Music becomes a weapon. Instead of just talking through the press, Adele attacks with the weapon she is best at, music. Her next album is called Vengeance. Each song is a slice of flesh and blood, exposing the fake face of a man who once said he loved her. Puppet Master tells the story of a man who controls everything with a sweet zipper. Glass Heart exposes a fake heart that sparkles like a diamond but shatters when touched. Queen Without a Crown, the finale, where Adele stands in the middle of the arena and sings. "You took the crown, I took the throne. Now you kneel, all alone." The album broke records, becoming a symbol of feminism and the power of resistance. 4. The Price of Betrayal. Rich Paul, sued for tax evasion and abusing personal relationships for financial gain, lost his license. Athletes stopped working with him, brands turned their backs on him, and his reputation collapsed without a sound from Adele. She didn't need to kill anyone, just let him collapse because of his own mistakes. The backup, Rich Paul Won't Fall. 5 Shadows of Resistance. Rich Paul didn't disappear. After his humiliating fall, he retreated from the spotlight and went into hiding in Miami. But not to heal, but to plot his counterattack. "You think you can destroy me with a few songs and a tabloid? I built this empire from scratch. And I'm going to take it back, piece by piece," Rich told himself. He began reaching out to Adele's old rivals in the entertainment industry. Those who had been surpassed by her, or had lost their reputations when she was overshadowed. A small, but ambitious, group began to form in the shadows. 6. The First Strike. Adele was in her post-Vengeance heyday. She was preparing for her global, Unbroken tour, with more than 40 sold-out shows. Just before the New York opening night, a scandal broke. Open folder, internal leaks accused Adele of stealing ideas from young musicians, and exploiting them in the process of writing. The evidence? Fake emails, leaked tracks, anonymous accusations. Everything was spread in an organized way, with anonymous accounts sharing widely on social media, leading to major newspapers reporting on it. Fans began to panic. Some brands withdrew sponsorship. Criticism arose, just like Adele had brought down Rich Paul. But this time, Adele was suspicious. 7. Tracking down the masterminds. Adele set up her own investigative team, quietly following accounts spreading misinformation. The clues led to a small studio in Miami, secretly funded by an unknown sports investment fund. She knew right away, Rich Paul. But she also realized something even more terrifying. Rich was not alone. He was working with influential media figures, and even one of her own former advisors had betrayed her. 8. The Final Blow, or the Trap. Adele decided to turn the tables on Rich in the same way she had played her. She secretly recorded an unreleased song, Mirror Trap, with lyrics that hinted at a media manipulator who fabricated a false narrative to trap others. But here's the twist: she leaked the song to Rich's team, making them think they had won, and shared it to smear her, not knowing that the entire song was planted evidence, and the original audio included faked and edited dialogue. As soon as Rich went public with his new scandal, Adele released the original video, proving that he had spread false information, used false data, and deliberately fabricated a story out of revenge. Rich was sued for defamation and unlawful interference with a performance contract. The media turned on Adele. Once again, she stood her ground, and used the blow as a launching pad for herself.